Okay, this is the first YouTube update video in 2014. I'm gonna do finishing up on 2013 and beginning of 2014. I have to honestly say that 2013 wasn't that impressive. 2014 I know won't be that impressive either. Politics has been the same old shit. Social media has been the same old shit. So I'm going to combine both of them in one video, or one recording actually. I would put my face on YouTube or in the video, but it isn't time for it yet. So I'm going to leave a lot of people in a lot of suspense. I do have a video of myself on my Facebook profile for those who are worthy of seeing me. It's just not time yet. The mentality of a lot of people is extremely degraded. Now, I'm not generalizing that, so don't a lot of liberals or argumentative idiots on YouTube start nitpicking and start analyzing words to make an argument out of something that isn't really worth making an argument out of. So I'm just going to say, if you are privileged enough to see me, consider yourself very fortunate. Because like I said, there is a video of me on Facebook having a conversation with two friends I have at church, from church. And we have a very funny, liberally and politically correct, racist political discussion. And it's very entertaining. But I'll leave you guys in suspense, and we'll just leave it at that. So 2013 wasn't impressive, like I said before. 2014 isn't going to be that impressive because for the past 13 years, people have done nothing but bitch and complain and have put no action to their words. So you'll have to forgive my voice. It's a little raspy. I just got over a cold from the Christmas vacation. So to start things off, I'm going to wish everyone a Happy New Year and a belated Merry Christmas. This Obamacare shit has been nothing but gossip. The site was made to crash. It's easy to make a site crash by simply making it an allowance of a 50 megabyte allowance transfer rate. After that, you gotta let it charge up for the next 3 hours until it comes back up again. Obamacare, the Obamacare.gov website, or the healthcare.gov website, was made to crash. So it looks like it's so fucking popular that it couldn't handle the bandwidth. Now, normally, there is no glitch. Okay? Someone intentionally fucked up on it. So now you got that gossip going. You got the retarded thing where they can't get a balanced budget. You can get a balanced budget, but you just don't fucking want to. It's easier for you to get paid than it is for you to give the taxpayers what they need. And of course, you got this Kenyan guy in office who gets paid $400,000 a year to sit on his black ass and do nothing. All he knows how to do is procrastinate, play golf, and pull the... You see, the Democrats want to sit here and argue. I'm trying to do my fair share in the White House. We need to stop playing on tiddlywinks. We need to stop playing golf every day. We need to sit down here and get down to business. Playing every day isn't going to balance the budget and isn't going to take care of helping fix what needs to be fixing. Okay, in reality, talking shit every day isn't going to balance the budget either, asshole. Being the typical nigger every single day isn't going to balance the budget, asshole. Taking care of the white trash, or shall we say the liberal white trash, Taking care of the liberal white trash, let me rephrase that, isn't going to take care of the white trash who you look down at, who honestly need the help. Now, for all of you liberals who really can't understand the concept and the psychology of an election, taking care of the good white trash doesn't count. Taking care of the liberal white trash that gets their assholes in office is what elections are all about. For those of you who really don't understand the concept of what I'm talking about, play the first 3 minutes again. Because obviously the liberal mentality of the media doesn't quite have the mentality or the education to understand reality, because they'd rather bitch, complain, procrastinate, and reinterpret, reanalyze, and reinterpret what they are reinterpreting in the news. So therefore, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So you get the liberal assholes who are literally analyzing what someone is saying, and just because they don't agree, they are going to interpret, reinterpret, and reanalyze. So this whole fucking discussion doesn't make sense. This is how they distract you. This is the way the nigger in office distracts everyone. Now, in case all of you liberals lost track of what I was saying for the past 5 minutes, that's the intention. I just fucked up the whole entire conversation in the liberal context, so you don't understand what the hell I'm talking about. So you can interpret, reinterpret, reanalyze, and say to me in a stupid YouTube video comment, what the fuck are you talking about? This is the way 2013 has been. A bunch of reinterpreted, reanalyzed conversations that don't fucking make sense. Therefore, the white trash, the good white trash that actually need help, can't get help because everyone is too busy being distracted. That's the point. And of course, Fox News doesn't want to admit that. They just want to bitch, complain, interpret, reinterpret, and then you get an asshole like Bob Beckel who goes on TV, bitches and complains about China, which the U.S. cannot function without. But meantime, China itself is 10 times more educated in one individual than 15 reporters from Fox News. You prove to me, or the stupid liberal media in general. For those of you who don't know, I am a self-confessed, openly admitting, staunch anti-American. Now let me analyze that for those liberals who love to bitch. And for those honest individuals who honestly really don't know the interpretation of that. I'm a staunch anti-American in the context of, and a definition of, anti-American government, anti-American establishment, anti-American society, anti-American heritage, and anti-American history. For those liberals who love to say, may God bless America, let me give you a little piece of reality. America is not under God, mainly because America does not follow God's rules. If it did follow God's rules, America and the U.S., both basically the same fucking thing, wouldn't be concentrating so fucking much on money. If America were under God, if the U.S. was under God, there wouldn't be wars every fucking excuse. Okay? If the U.S. were under God, they would be using God's rules to clean up a lot of the shit that goes on. Yes, I belched, because it explains the low mentality of the shit that needs fixing. The anti-American society, give me a shred of evidence that there is anything higher than 5% of the country that actually has an education. Now, combining social media and the media, prove to me anything outside that 5% is actually intelligent. Because I guarantee you one thing, you cannot get anything higher than 5% on social media or in the country that it can actually make the right decision. Everyone in the American society, outside of that 5 innocent percent, cannot make the right decision in life. They constantly think. They constantly asking the next person, what do you think? I don't care what you fucking think. I care about what the facts are. 2 + 2 = 4. Easy enough. Now you get an honest question. It says, okay, how do we balance a budget? How do we go down from $17.5 trillion down to $4 trillion in 3 years? That's easy fucking common sense. You get these white trash and stupid liberals who are living in the White House who are getting $400,000 to $800,000 a year. Okay, let's fix that budget. Let's cut every single politician's salary down and force them to live like the typical white trash American. Make them live on $40,000 a year. Okay, everyone. He takes one single politician. $600,000 a year. $600,000 times what? Let's do the math here. Let's use common sense. There are 80,000 politicians and lawyers living in the White House. Okay? Let's look at that on the calculator. For those of you who really can't do the math because they're too busy analyzing, interpreting, and reinterpreting what someone's saying because for the sake of not being able to actually agree. So now, $600,000 a year times 80,000. That is roughly anywhere between $480 billion worth of a payroll. Okay? They're sitting there telling you, well, we got to stop wasting. Well, let me tell you something. You take that $480 billion